Live from the Wulfpack Games studio.
Hello and welcome to episode 14 of the Wulfcast. I have a mess up in the show notes, but nobody's going to care about that. What a coincidence, huh? Today is November 14th, 2025, and we are recording episode 14 of the Wulfcast. I am Joel, here joined, as always, by...
Roxane
Dan Wolf.
And,
Wolf.
yes. The owners of Wulfpack Games here in Griffin, Georgia. This is our weekly podcast where we discuss what's going on around our community, what new products and new goodies we have coming to the shelves, and whatever else may be catching our interest in the gaming world when we're ready to throw our dice or whatever tokens across the table. So without further ado, what have we been up to for the past week? Roxane?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we had second Saturday. It was very nice. We had new vendors. We had goat milk soap, Nurtured and Nourished, and they brought their goat out.
There was a goat.
It was adorables.
It was a
absolutely
tiny
adorables.
little goat.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It had a little bow and stuff, and it was its own little Christmas goat.
She'd pick it up,
Yeah.
and he would just stare at you like, I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah. That one wasn't getting milked yet, but she one day probably will for the good cause. Let me see here. We got membership forms in for the new club that we're doing when we end Wulfpack Games at the end of this month, and we do our switch over. We'll still be Wulfpack Games, but we will be a membership only club.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the policy is actually done as well as refined, so it's out for print and it's loaded up on Facebook and Discord. So if you're looking at what the policies are that are included in contracts. And then I played Antique Go Show with Jordan and Vince, and I believe Brian. It was Brian. Yeah, now that I recall. Yes, it was. That is a very fun game. Do we have more copies of that?
I think so.
I think we have one more copy.
I think
Maybe
it's
two.
still over here in the new. It
Yeah.
might have been moved.
I highly suggest that. It was easy enough and fun enough and colorful, and it moved fast enough. I played it twice. I think it was an easy enough to learn and entertaining while not being too heavy, because I'm not into the heaviest of games myself. So
Fair.
I do suggest that looking more into that if you want to add that to your collection. That's what I did.
Okay.
Nice. Well, since the last recording, I put together our Halo Flashpoint tournament last Saturday. We had a 4-person bracket. Thanks again to Tanner for driving down from freaking...
Jacksonville?
No, David came from Jacksonville.
Oh, David.
Tanner nearly came down from Tennessee. I can't remember if it was, I think, Dawsonville.
Okay.
So, and he's definitely... he was telling me on the way out, it was like, yeah, I'm making sure that I keep my spot so that I can come to the championship in January.
All right.
So right now we have a pretty solid top 10. There is some chance still for some people to get into the top 10 and earn their invitation to the January tournament. Excuse me. So we might have some usurping happening.
That'd be cool.
There's one more tournament to gain
Interesting.
your points, and I will be posting the leaderboard rankings in the Discord server sometime this week. Getting this episode edited is more of a priority right now.
Reasons.
Yes. That and Wednesday took a break from playing Flashpoint because I have a couple other games that I wanted to put on the table that I haven't gotten to throw on the table in a few weeks. So gave Josh a taste of Blackout, which he seemed to thoroughly enjoy. I got to put a new my Black Pack squad on the table again, and the first time I put them on, I did not like how they ran, but I also was not playing them right. I put them on the table this week and just realized it's like, holy cow, these guys are the high dollar mercenaries that they're supposed to be. I think
Driving a sports car like a bumper car,
Yes.
you're not going to get exactly the traction you're looking for.
yes, and nearly every faction in Blackout has a. There's some on the nose, but every faction in the Blackout has a modern day real world equivalent to them. Because you have, you have Task Force Boone, which is the Army Rangers, Manticore, which is Spetsnaz, straight up you win as you win. But Black Pact is kind of like Wagner Group,
Okay.
if you know what that is. The Russian mercenaries.
I was about to say music.
No, the Russian mercenaries. Not a pro-Russian statement. Be the dub. Absolutely not a pro-Russian statement. But those models, those figures are fun to use in the game. I do not have the official models because Blackout is encouraging to do some bring your own models to the table. All the rules are available online for free, and there are some War Games Atlantic boxes that can be built, painted, and possibly even hacked a little bit. Hacked? That's not the word I want to use.
Kit bashed.
Bashed, yeah. They can be bashed a little bit to match the aesthetic. But that's about most everything we got going on. I have some other stuff that came to mind actually this morning when I was getting ready to come record, but I'll get back to those later.
Tim, I just now noticed this part of the notes. That
Yeah,
was from last time, right?
that was from last
That was
week.
a carryover. Great. I was just about to say it. I played a couple of games. I can't remember the name on any of them. I vaguely remember anything because I got interrupted a lot with the counter because I was pretty much watching the counter the whole time that I was able to play. So I did play some games with like Vince and Jordan, and I remember one of them was like building your own zoo. Oh, that's what it was. Wondrous Creatures, and essentially it was like you're building your own Pokemon zoo, but it's not Pokemon. It's like
Legally distinct.
I hate to say, legally distinct, definitely, but I hate to say Wish.com or Kmart version because they were actually kind of better than a lot of Pokemon that are out there. That was like the Rolex versions of Pokemon. Or Pokemon would be like a Sony calculator watch. These were like Rolexes.
Is it like
They
evolution?
were bling up. No, it's something Wondrous Creatures.
Yeah.
The tome, and it looks like a big book, and I forget what the something is, but we don't carry it, but it was interesting to play with them. And then there was another game Sunday. That was Saturday. Another game I played Sunday that I got absolutely derailed, and just as I was having to full-time the counter, Ian came in and took over my spot, and I got hit so hard at the counter I can't remember what that game was.
It's a difficult time. It's not just the counter stuff. It's more than that. It's the membership stuff. And that we're here having to answer a lot of questions and stuff, and especially you.
Yeah.
And that can be quite detailed. It is important. Very important.
Yeah, so it'd be really nice to go over the membership stuff really fast in a podcast since we have a little bit more time than we did in our hey, we're going to this is a thing that's going on.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably the best time.
This is a good time to do it. Let's lead into it.
So we're going to go a little longer than normal.
So let's give a little bit of information about the memberships. So
officially, Wulfpack Games, the retail store, is going out of business at the end of the month. Is the 100% way to look at it. As a Hail Mary to trying to keep a game space in Griffin, Georgia, for a lot of people that have been trying their hardest to keep us here. We have crunched every number we possibly could, and what we've come up with is a membership club model, such that we are going to bring a lot more services to the membership club, stuff that I kind of always wanted to do, but there just wasn't time or just didn't fit with everything else that we can bring to having a membership here. So we've had memberships before. We've had our Dan Wolf Games Wulfpack membership that got you 10% off and got you a locker rental. And got you specialized treatment at the counter. You could run a tab on non-food items because we know you're good for it since you're paying every month to be here. So we just run you at the end, even events and stuff like that. So if you wanted something different treatment-wise, you could pay for elite treatment. That's going away completely. So now if you want to play here, you need to be a member here. Memberships come in a couple of different flavors. We've got a 3-month prepaid. We've got a full 12-month prepaid. and we've got a pay by the month 12-month contract.
Most common.
Yeah, and most people are doing the pay by the month 12-month contract. We've got a ton of memberships already. We're trying to hit 60 by the end of the month. There's a good chance we're going to hit that target.
Nice.
And the month's almost over at this stage. It's the 14th. We're about halfway through. Right? So we are on track to hit 60 by the end of the month. We need 130 by the end of the year. And I think we're on track to do that. We are getting a lot of resistance from some people, but a lot of the people that we're getting resistance from, I had to clean up a big mess back here, and they don't even talk to us anymore. So they don't buy stuff. And they want special treatment, and they absolutely just want a place to sit back and hang out. And I get that, but like that's the reason we're doing what we're doing is stuff like that.
Unless you support keeping the lights on. So
yeah, we had a massive amount of Magic players here last night, and we have since we've made the announcement. And I know that they're coming in to get their games in here while they still can for free. But they're absolutely leaving the messiest. They are trashing the place to the point where tonight when we have our Avatar pre-release, I'm going to say something. I mean, that's how much just filth they're leaving at the tables, under the tables and stuff. And they are zero buying snacks or anything. And snacks we have discounted down so much, we don't. After the power cost on the cooler, we don't make anything off that. That's there to make it easier and stuff. So that being said, the membership is all about having a space to play, but we are going to make it nice and cushy in here. I think as a game store goes, this is a really nice, clean game store. It's nice and comfortable. People comment how comfortable this makes them feel all the time to us. So we are looking at making it a little bit even more comfortable. We're bringing in video games, not for sale, but for play. If you've been in the store the last couple of days, you've seen an arcade cabinet that I've been working on. We've got a couch a leather couch that we're going to bring in.
Yeah.
At least one. We're looking at putting some retro consoles into. We keep pointing to the corner. We don't know exactly where it's going to sit, but back here in the back member area.
Lighting changes.
Talking about a whole bunch of stuff. We'll still have a small retail section for people that come off the street to buy stuff. But that is definitely not our focus because as it stands, that's not paying the bills.
We're pursuing an alcohol license for beer and wine. That should, it's not to go crazy on, and it'll probably be for later hours as will be staying open later Fridays and Saturdays till midnight now.
Nice.
Starting December. And but hopefully, if you want to grab a beer or two after you get off work and come and hang out with your friends, play a game or two or more, whatever.
Honestly, it doesn't matter how much you drink, as long as you abide by the code of conduct. That's in the contract and has been posted. It's posted up by the counter now.
Don't get sloppy. Don't be belligerent.
We're not getting silly, but we're gonna have fun, and it's okay. It's just let's be respectful of everyone.
Yep. And so it's hard to tell for some folks exactly what this membership service, why you would pay for something at $35 a month. Some people just don't understand what it is. And a lot of people, when we sat down and talked with them to explain it in more detail and answer every little question, they're like, wow, that's cool. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Every time. So it is definitely a thing that most people are finding a value in. That's why we've signed up so many people already. On top of that, we're still going to get in product. I still have a bunch of contracts with the vendors that we are rolling over into our new business.
You can do special orders still for even random people walking into the little tiny retail one.
There is some weird disconnect with some of the vendors and some of the types of games that we have to get that we can do stuff, but it's going to be a totally different business. So Wulfpack Games, the retail store, is closing its doors at the end of November. Behind it, we're excited to announce Wulfpack Games, the gaming club, that you can get memberships now. And there's reasons to get a membership now. Like you could get a discount on the product we already have. That is significant. We've already had more than almost $2,000 in savings, and we've only been selling memberships for a week.
Yep.
So
And we're not getting a lot of new product in right now because we're kind of liquidating. Mm-hmm. But everything's, if you're coming in off the street, is 15% off. But if you start your membership up at $35 a month for the year long, or it works out to less than that if you buy a year forward, and it's $50 a month essentially if you do the 3 month paid up front.
yeah, it's $150 for 3 months.
Yeah.
Paid prepaid.
But you'll save 35%. So it's just a little bit over MSRP, like what we're paying. Because we're not selling you the product anymore. We're selling you a membership here.
Which gets you wholesale pricing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Someone, the very first member, bought hundreds of dollars worth of plastic and saved almost, I think it was like almost $250. And that was boom. It was just instant. And to say that, and everyone else that's gotten their memberships going and how much they've saved when they're like, oh, I can do this now.
Yep.
Before all of this product is gone, because people are they're picking it over like a dead carcass. So get your memberships and get you 35% off if you've been looking at things here. And it pays itself off.
Or
pretty quick.
we had another person sign up and do all their Christmas shopping.
It's true.
Like, I need a game for this person, I need a game for that person,
Yeah.
and boom, 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 just save 35% off of
It's
everything.
amazing.
So that's kind of the big thing that's been going on the last week is we've been selling memberships. We're on a good path to be able to hit our goals. Our goals are pretty tight, and we're really excited at what this new business will bring to Griffin as a thing. So if you have any questions, like I said, you'll find out that it's probably worth your while to sign up, because like I said, mostly everybody, we have it in black and white. There's a contract to sign, has all the listings. You get to have it. There's some concerns people have because they really just don't understand how to budget their expenses. But generally, when you put it right in front of them, they're like, oh, actually, that's actually really easy to do.
It's the cost of ordering a pizza. And you get like a half hour of pleasure from that. You get a whole month of Wulfpack Games for the same cost of getting a pizza delivered.
So that's what we're going to encourage everybody that's watching that has not signed up for a membership, which I know most of our commenters have.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, commenters.
Thank you.
The Wulfcast, we're wrapping up season 1 this month, right? Didn't we talk about that?
So with the closure, with the end of the month and the end of Wulfpack Games as a retail store will be the end of season 1 for the Wulfcast. So once we get into December, we will begin season 2 of the Wulfcast with our new studio setup, our new environment altogether set up, and maybe a slightly different format. We'll see.
There's a lot of new things coming.
A lot to change.
Yeah,
we can't even talk about everything here. There's so much.
If you just sit and think about it, it's pretty easy to kind of guess what's going to happen to the Wulfcast. And I know some people have been asking for more of certain content on the Wulfcast, and in the new format, that's exactly kind of what it's going to be easy to read about. You know what I'm saying? Just throw that out there for some people. Let the speculations go because it's exciting.
Go wild.
Cool. Anyway. So I think it's time for a word from our sponsors.
A word from our sponsors. Hello there. If you would like to sponsor the Wulfcast, your ad can go here too. But for this week, this is going to be my ad for Clack Attack, because I am Joel and I am Clack Attack. Check me out at clack-attack.com or Etsy at etsy.com/clackattack3D for your custom sleeved computer cables and your 3D printed tabletop accessory needs. Especially with us getting into the winter and a lot of people are in the colder seasons. I know that I've had a whole lot of Etsy orders go into the Midwest lately, but after that first snowfall this past week, my Etsy queue has been full. Okay. So let that be known that, you know, as we're getting into the colder seasons and people are wanting to get in and do your tabletop gaming more, you might need a nice new refined way of carrying your minis from the home to the table here or wherever you are playing. So check us out at Clack Attack, or just storing. Over the next week, I will be adding the Organizer Hobby Safe, which is going to be a big. It can hold a Lehman Russ. It can hold a Knight.
I want to see it. I want to physically see it, and I want the camera to show it, and I want hands on it so people can kind of guess.
We will have it for the next episode.
It's gigantic.
Well, the one that I am printing for Mr. Palmer is 23 inches tall. And he copied. I heard him telling Brandon during their 30K game last week, the dad joke that I told him about it in the week before is that he ordered it for his 30K stuff, but it's going to be able to fit 60K.
You said that you also have a wheel assembly that you can make for these boxes.
Yes. Once I get done with Nate's and once I get done with a few more of these Etsy orders, I'm going to be printing. I have a printable telescoping handle.
Telescoping.
Telescopic.
Telescoping handle.
Yeah. And a wheel assembly. If I do printed wheels, because I know we were talking about it yesterday. Yeah. It'd be better to buy wheels. I don't know if they are going to fit on there. But if I do 3D printed wheels, I'm going to be printing those wheels in TPU. So a little extra resilience, but also rubbery. So it'll be impact resistant and be able to take some of that shock so that you don't just hit like a crack while you're rolling down the sidewalk and then maybe find out how sturdy and reliable your magnets are.
I mean, you're still going to find those cracks on sidewalks that do that even with
yes, absolutely.
You just don't want every crack.
You need to add shocks. You can do this.
One step at a time.
I have faith in you. That would be amazing. Can you imagine?
I think you skip the shocks and go straight to anti-grav technology.
Dude.
Yeah, just do the hover lift. Yeah.
I mean, why not?
But yeah, so stay tuned because next week we will be teasing I will be showing and revealing the base model of the Organizer Hobby Safe. And for local orders, remember, if you check out my Etsy prices, local orders are considerably less than my Etsy prices because Etsy's not taken off the top there. But also, typically, for people who order organizers locally from me, get the slightly taller bamboo variation that has about 4 more rows for fitting your trays. The bamboo variant can fit an entire Spartan edition for Halo Flashpoint in there.
Dang.
Tokens, cards, everything. But that is all for today's advertisement. And now we will take you back to your regularly scheduled podcast.
Actually, I think... is this where we want to do this?
No.
No? We want to do that here?
Yeah. Because we're going to take an actual break on the second one.
Oh, what are we talking about? You'll find out soon.
Stay tuned. Also, while you're staying tuned, before we get into our next segment, make sure to like and subscribe. Click that bell underneath so that you get notifications when the next episode goes live.
If you don't know that by now, like every podcast has that in there. You know you get annoyed hearing about it. We get annoyed saying it. So do it once. We're going to say it this time. We'll say it maybe every 5th or 6th episode.
We'll remind you every now and then. At least, because we don't throw it in every episode.
No, but it is important that... people out there that really want to hear about us. And watch. Some people have subscribed. They told me yesterday. Well, I've subscribed and I see when you do it, but I don't watch. It's like, we're doing this. We're doing a lot of work for you. This is for you and it's free. Jeez.
Yeah. So this will roll us into our upcoming products and pre-order announcements because I will go ahead and tease that there is something that was already mentioned in last week's episode that was discussed in the store last night, and the response was, "Oh, I didn't know that was a thing."
Go for it.
But watched it. Anyway, so upcoming products and pre-order announcements. I don't want to steal y'all's thunder, but I will go ahead and lead off with this for you. Fantastic Wulfpack shirts and hoodies. I believe y'all are about to be getting some orders together for those.
Yes, we're compiling orders to order next week. So if you are wanting shirts or hoodies or even hats.
Do we want to look at water cups?
Or water bottles. We do have some water bottles.
Maybe we'll make a post of what you can
and
get.
Coffee
for
mugs.
Cost. Yeah.
Right. So coffee mugs this time that will not be absolutely ruined.
Yeah, we will be starting to do a water bottle fill up with spring water. We got the water dispenser now, and we're looking at like $1 a fill up. Yeah, and that'll just help Paige get the fresh water all the time.
So essentially, what we're doing is we are making an order, and we are only going to order what people pre-order for Wulfpack Games merch. So if you are interested in getting in on a shirt, did you miss the shirts when they were here? You can order your specific size so that you don't have to deal with a big size or too small of a size or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll get you the numbers on that to maybe add to this video, so people know how much that will cost. But we do need to get that in.
Yep.
So if it's not actually posted on here, make sure to check out the description below, and we will have that information for everybody to come in and participate in the branded group buy. I'm going to call it a group buy.
Like a Wulfpack Games hoodie for Christmas.
Exactly.
I actually do, but I have 2 daggum mini hoodies. I had to make myself
you?
stop by. I have a dozen.
Okay, so this sounds like you've got half the allotment of hoodies that you need.
There's ways to reduce your hoodie count.
I know, but I love all the hoodies I have.
Sometimes people just steal them.
All right. So that's the Wulfpack merchandise pre-order that's going on right now.
Wulfpack merch pre-order. I'm gonna interject with this. I was scrolling through some stuff, through some of Mantic's stuff earlier this morning. Mantic just released an Epic Warpath, which, if you don't know, Warpath is their Dead Zone and Firefight universe. It is not so much grimdark as it is sci-fi futuristic. My scrambled summary of it is Resident Evil in space, which is why it really catches my attention. But Epic Warpath, I am looking into participating in a campaign that they're running on My Mini Factory. So I have until like Thursday to decide what I'm going to get. So if anybody's interested in an epic scale, which would be similar to the Legions Imperialis size for models and games, I will probably I'll put some information in the Discord. Let me know by Wednesday, because I might see if anybody wants to split in on there and get an army. Because I'm looking at getting pretty much. I mean, if I have enough interest, I'll just pick up and print 4 armies.
Yeah.
So make sure check out the War Games -Other channel in the Discord server for a little bit more information. And that's all that I have for Epic Warpath. Today is a Magic the Gathering day for pre-release.
Today is Friday the 14th. So that means specifically it is the Magic the Gathering Avatar The Last Airbender pre-release day.
Pre-release day.
We've had a couple of pre-sales and stuff like that. So we've bought some for the shelf stock. And we have a bunch of kits for pre-release. This is one of those that everybody wants to collect, apparently one of each pre-release kit, because there's 5 different ones. So we have some while supplies last. And then we have the event today. ZQRR4P5 is the event link code, which is the companion app for Magic players.
Which I won't see tomorrow.
It'll be old news. Also, it's washed out on the camera, but I digress.
So we need you to sign in any pre-release like this, and we're still looking at doing pre-releases in the future.
Yeah.
With our new model and everything like that. So if you're interested in Avatar The Last Airbender, we will have some in stock. If you are a Wulfpack Games member, you're going to get 35% off of any of it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's significant.
Yeah.
Then, let's see. That's Avatar.
That's Avatar. And then tomorrow is allegedly the street date for Blood Bowl. However,
Yes, our Blood Bowl order was delayed by UPS. It wasn't picked up on the right day. So it is here it's already in Atlanta, according to the tracking number.
That's good.
From Memphis. And we should have it. I should have my hands on it Monday. So it will not make the Saturday release date. We will have it Wednesday for all the people that pre-ordered it. And then Specifically, what we need now is we had people ask for the GW Christmas boxes.
Yeah.
So there was Age of Sigmar ones, there was 40K ones. They are due for payment this weekend. So it has to be paid for Monday or it's not coming. So if you asked for one, you need to get it in. If there's any that you were looking for, because a bunch of people told me they were interested verbally in some stuff, I need you to get in and get the money in so that you can get it. And then we already did shirts. So those Christmas boxes, those are the big battle forces. There's one that has the Emperor's Children one that has a Fulgrim in it. There's the Tau one that has the 6 of the 8 named mech guys or whatever. There's the Chaos one, which has like a ton of Chaos Space Marines and a Chaos Space Marine Rhino. There's the Deathcore Krieg box. No one said anything about being interested in Tyranids, so we did not secure a Tyranid one. There's been lots of talks of the rats. People were talking about getting interested in the Skaven box for Age of Sigmar, so we went ahead and secured one. If you're interested in it, you can still get it, but it has to get paid for this weekend. So that is what's going on, and that's what's coming up in pre-order announcements and upcoming products.
Okay. So,
Something special.
yeah, a whole lot of new stuff coming. So we have a little bit more to talk about, but first, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Let's go!
And we're back with our Wheel O prize.
Do, 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 do.
I think at the end of this month, the Wheel of Prices in this form is going to end.
So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're not going to be retail store anymore, so
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
away store credit and
It's going to
asking
be
for...
something different.
Season
Yes.
1 Sunset is on the way. So make sure you've got at least one more opportunity to participate. Let me pull up the calendar. Because,
Yeah, we're going to take the Thanksgiving break
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So we have one more episode in Season 1.
Indeed.
Yep.
The official statement. This is the next to last. Season 1 will be 15 episodes. You have one more shot to get in on the wheel.
Wheel O credit
Yes.
/ unboxing.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
maybe we'll actually
So good.
unbox something. Get your friends. Tell your friends.
Yeah, right.
Send them this link.
I follow share.
Yes.
And then tell them to get in. Comments.
Get in the comments.
With game names and your name or their name. They should do their names.
And if you understood
should.
my reference,
It
tell me in the
matters.
comments.
Wheel of fish. All right, so this month we've had a lot of people comment, but this last episode, not as many.
No.
Yeah.
We had a total of 3 comments, which puts the dollar value for unboxing at $3.
William felt bad about commenting too many times. I'm like, but sir, it'll get the algorithm going right up. I'm okay with that. I mean, it is a way to game it, but here we are.
You're not a bot.
Entry.
$3. So we have
Yeah.
had 3 individual people comment once. So we have $3 worth of games that we will unbox if we pull somebody that actually left a game in their comment.
I got dollar dice over there in the case.
There are 2. No, we're not going to unbox
Pull a random
Well,
die.
they didn't
no.
put that in there. Dollar dice didn't make it in there, did it? It could have gotten maybe open though.
and unboxed. Ooh.
I'm
All right, so
sassy.
we have 2 games specifically that were out of the 3 comments. So we only have 2 games that are potentially. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
Spin
Here
that
it
wheel.
goes. Oh, it's so fast. It's so fast.
Where's the audio?
Bum, 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 bum. I didn't have
Uh-oh,
audio
it's
on.
on the line.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
who's it going to be?
No, really?
No, really? Come on. Brian.
Brian S.
Brian. Congratulations once
Jeez,
again.
man.
What's the game that Brian S. put down?
Nothing.
Well, nothing does cost $3. Let's unbox nothing right now for Brian S. Look at it in all of its glory.
Seriously, thank you, Brian.
Yes, thank you for commenting.
I will make this little bit of commentary before we move on, because I was a little behind with how last weekend just went sideways for me in general on getting the episode posted up. And, like, I was sitting down Monday morning getting ready to post up the last episode, and then got pulled away by something. Didn't get to post it until after I got back from getting my car fixed. But while I was getting my car fixed, Brian sent me a message on Discord asking, he's like, is there an episode this week? I want to make sure I know so I can get my comment in.
Thank you, Brian.
So thank you, Brian.
We appreciate that you guys are all following us and paying attention as well.
Yep.
For real.
It helps. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to our dulcet tones.
Dulcet tones with the Wulfpack community. Upcoming events for the Wulfpack. Roxanne, what's coming up soon?
So I need to start back over, huh?
Yeah, like we didn't take a break.
Oh, okay. Hi. I hope you enjoyed that little teaser that we had for you. Okay, so...
Oh, we still have the comment pricing already.
We don't know where we are in this one, okay?
We're in the upcoming events for the Wolfpack. We were talking about Thanksgiving. Doors are going to be...
Yeah, you were going to talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's happening, and it happens every year here at Wulfpack Games. We open our doors. We're not open for business. I mean, if you want to buy a soda, we can do that. But, because I'm not going to provide soda unless you bring it, because it's a potluck. Mm-hmm. And so you could bring soda, but really, bring a dish if you can. I'm going to be making turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. I think someone said they're doing a green bean casserole already on the discussion on Facebook for the event. So if you're on Facebook, please go on the event. Tell us if you're coming. It'd be nice to have a better number of how many people to expect. Mm-hmm. And get in a discussion page and say what you may want to bring. But if you can't bring something, then maybe you could donate to the cooks. And if you can't donate to the cooks, maybe you just need to come on. It is open to everybody. If you need a place to go, if you just want to get away from your family, or if you want to go out with your family, and after we eat, and during, because we keep eating, we play games, and we have a nice, good time. And it's a great day to just get together and have a lot of fun.
I'm bringing sweet potatoes.
Let's make a thread on the general Discord channel for Thanksgiving. That'd be potluck.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to need to transfer it to the Facebook, so if you can keep me updated. People add a dish. And then with the holiday spirit continuing on, Griffin Fire Rescue has dropped off the toy donation box. It is a very difficult year for people. They need food too, so if you need to drop off non-perishables, we will get it to the right places. All of the food banks here are in desperate need. There's been a huge call out to the town. It has gotten very, very difficult. There are other ways to donate to good causes. This one reflects right back to kids and keeping that magic alive, and we like that. If you want to donate to someone's power bill, there's places to do that because people need power to cook the foods that they may need to get from cops. People are losing jobs and everything. So come on, get some toys.
I don't expect that toy drive to fill up.
No. But
we are the largest supplier of toys for that, and I'm really expecting, after everything that's happened this year, and with how many different people are in need and how many different stuff there is, I'm really not expecting that toy box to fill up.
That's a challenge.
But it'd be really nice if we were able to get it full. Normally, we have to have a whole team of people pull stuff out when it's time to go. Normally, by the time it's been sitting here for as long as it has, it's about half full at this stage. We have zero in it right now.
It goes till the 12th.
But I know there's a lot of places that are asking for your donations. There's power bill donations, there's food donations, and it's all competing for your attention. And so we're shotgunning way too much information for you to focus on. So wherever you donate, go ahead and donate. But the toy drive is here. It's our annual thing. We generally are every year that we've been doing it, we've been the largest supplier of toys for that toy drive.
New, not used toys in packages.
Yes,
not wrapped.
Non-wrapped. New with
Yeah.
tags and stuff like that.
We have a collection box. If you don't want to go and buy a toy, we have a collection box, and what we tend to do is we usually try to match it, and we buy bicycles. So some kids get that big lucky bicycle that they wanted for Christmas.
Generally teenager size, so that because the teenagers are generally left out in these toy drives.
It is very much so. So that is going on. If you're looking to help this season with however you can, if you need help finding that, come in and talk to me. I'm here to help you find those resources. Okay, so we have the toy drive. This tomorrow, Saturday the 15th, will be our first official pop-up market. We have 4 vendors out. Polly's Perch, she does cute crochet items. We have Jacob's 3D prints. He does like dragon cups and everything. Let me see. We have Petrichor. She will be out with her animal artistries, and she has a bunch of jewelry and things, so that's great for the holidays. And we have Buck Sunshine with her homegrown herbal bundles. She does sage bundles. She does incense burners, all sorts of and it smells so awesome, and it's fresh and nice.
Nice.
That is from 1 to 9 p.m. And come out and support some micro businesses too.
Heck yeah.
And finally, what we have coming up, I am going to say this as here for our game library for the Wulfpack membership. We will be having one of the things that is a perk of a membership to Wulfpack Games will be access to the Wulfpack library. However,
the games library.
The games library.
And it's going to hold a lot of board games.
Yeah, all sorts of games. Because it could be miniatures,
role-playing games,
whatever is available.
And we've had a ton of people ask if they can donate to it.
Yep. So what we're trying to do is see who can donate the most, and we've been mulling it, and we could do it by price point, but man, that's all over the place for wherever you go. So on Board Game Geek, there is a weight to a game, and that means how good of a game is it overall.
But weight is complexity. There's an overall rating.
Okay.
Weight is how complex the game is. The higher the rating, the more complex the game is.
So that's what we're going to go for. The overall.
Yes.
So we're going for the overall on that. And whoever donates the most that has the highest overall points will have the library that is currently the Wulfpack library named after them for perpetuity. So you will have a games library with your name on it. Just come in by November 30th will be the last day, and that will be we will announce that day. You will be known as the philanthropist of the Wulfpack membership club.
That's a Sunday.
It is?
Sunday the 30th.
It's our last day as Wulfpack Games.
Yep, the retail store. So
Yes.
whatever your donated games is, it could be if Arthur C. Riley came in and donated a ton of top tier games, we would have the Arthur C. Riley library O games at Wulfpack Games.
We can have duplicates.
Yeah,
One duplicate.
we're okay with having a second copy of any particular thing.
Yeah.
But we need 18 copies of Uno.
Yeah, we don't need a ton of kids games, to be honest. A couple's okay, because kids will still be allowed in. But the main gamers that we know, who's attracted to this place and who will probably be members wanting to play games. So really think about it. Don't just throw everything in there just to try to get your name on there.
Donations also need to be in
conscientious.
good working order.
It's true.
And so if they're frayed or torn apart and stuff like that, that's just not going to count.
Yeah, and over time, things in the game library, as it expands too much and overflows, and it will, those will get marked down over time to make way, because there's only so much. We can only fill up with so many games, but we should have a whole bunch of games to be used by members whenever they want.
Yep. So games that end up not getting a lot of use in the games library after a time will get pushed over to the retail section as a used copy game
Deep discount.
with a nice, with a used discount on it. So for the general public to be able to purchase and stuff. So that's going to be the games that people aren't really utilizing here. Maybe somebody else will love that game if the membership here isn't particularly fond of it. So it's going to just end up in that cycle, and we'll continue to get new games. We'll be able to get some that are just like Kickstarter exclusives that don't work with retailers for that. It's an exciting time.
I feel like it doesn't need to be an average on how many games that you brought and compared to someone else's average. It needs to be total.
Yes.
Because that way we get more games and the highest quality that we can.
So if you come in and donate 3 games and there's 7.7 and 6.8 and 3.2, right? Then we're just going to calculate all those points up as a total points.
Yep.
And
Total
so
points.
if you've got a bunch of low scoring ones, then that would be a lot, but it'll be easy for somebody just to take that space with 1 or 2 mid to high tier rated games. But I think it'd be interesting if we had potentially the Nate Palmer library of games, or the Brian and Savannah Schneider library.
Savannah and Brian, maybe.
Or whichever.
I mean, I know how that could go.
I was just going alphabetical. Or the Joel C. Bishop library of games. It'd be really nice. And we're going to put it up on a sign and get it all done. Yeah. We'll probably get it 3D printed from somebody that I know that could do some 3D printing signs.
It will be in our purview to deny a game. Because
Naturally.
some just may not fit. And you guys know. You guys know what doesn't fit.
Somebody coming in with Exploding Kittens NSFW edition, you're probably not going to accept that.
Well,
Exploding Kittens is one thing. The NSFW edition.
We are going to try to remain that PG-13, but there is leniency. I mean, we are bringing in different aspects as long as the respect remains. If you're going to have,
don't bring in something that's heavy metal.
The magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah, just, still try to be respectful, but if you're having a gaming group with a little more adult content in it, and you see kids, keep the kids away, or adults that may not appreciate that as well. Yeah. Just try to, be respectful as always.
Yeah, it's still in our code of conduct and Wolf Den rules and stuff like that. So inside that, yes, if there's a game that's definitely not like, I know that Playboy and Hustler both had board games back in the 80s and stuff like that. Like,
I will.
Those are just inappropriate.
Yeah.
So inappropriate for this place and beyond. Those are things you keep at home. Mm-hmm. So those things, no. But otherwise, just generally like Chutes and Ladders, we don't need Chutes and Ladders.
No, not need Chutes and Ladders.
Do we need a copy of Uno? We really don't need a copy of Uno, but
sometimes people want. I mean, maybe they bring someone in.
I mean, at that point in time, just play Antique Ghost Show.
It is true. Antique Ghost Show is a great.
It's like Uno-esque,
but way better.
Well, better,
way
but like
better.
Actually good.
That's a quality.
I know there's a lot of people that like Uno, but
Uno ruins friendships, though.
So yes, please.
There's a lot of people.
We are putting in a lot of our own games, like most of the games that are in there, but there's more that we'll probably bring from our house. That does not mean we probably have the highest rate of amount of games.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be us on that. It's going to be one of y'all.
Yeah, you gotta at least try to compete with us.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've got a ton of games in there.
Yeah, bring the game store,
right?
I'm just saying.
So, if it's the Dan Wolf game, Dan and Roxane Wolf Games Library at Wulfpack Games, but we're going to give everybody a chance. We'll see.
This is a community effort, so that's where this is one of the spearheads of the community. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so that is me.
All right, I have our next Flashpoint tournament. I have not set this in stone, but it's more than likely, it's essentially set in stone. I just have to make the events now. For December 13th, we will have information about registration and all that coming up shortly. I will be getting that event added to the Flashpoint Index here over the next week and getting a Facebook event for it. This will be your last opportunity to earn points to go into our store championship in January. And that championship is going to have a nice bronzy Master Chief bust statue that will say that you have won the 2025 championship. And right now it looks like it's going to be between me and Josh for getting that. So if you want to come to I might be a little bummed if somebody were to just come freaking table me out of nowhere.
Come out of Ottawa, Canada, with their best played list and just perfect dice rolls.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
It would tickle me for a dark horse to come out and dethrone. I can't speak for Josh, but it would tickle me to to have the whole surprise. I beat you kind of thing.
They won't.
Probably not.
I bet they won't. I bet they couldn't.
See, I've been keeping soft gloves on so far now too. I haven't done competitive list building yet around this community.
Looking to unleash his wrath.
Look, my approach has been I'm going to bring stuff that is tactically effective, but also fun and thematic, just so I can not be mean. But I did have one round in oddball of a tournament a month or two ago where I took out one of Josh's models with the oddball and got double score on a round, and he was like, I don't think there's any chance for me to win this game, so I'm just going to scoop. And it'll happen.
Yeah.
It can happen. So that is our next Halo Flashpoint tournament. And then by the end of the month, I'm going to try to have our store championship date penciled in one way or another. And then the last thing, I've been mentioning this in the last couple of episodes, but Kings of War Demo Day for 4th edition will be coming up at the beginning of December. There is a date change of that due to some personal engagements. So it will be now the kickoff weekend of Wulfpack Game Club.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, I'm looking at December 7th. Sunday, December 7th. I am painting diligently over some Basilian models. I just got a nice pack of War Panthers painted last night, so they just got to go on their bases. I'm about to work on all the Paladins. Joe has offered to help me with some painting, so I'm going to get some of these Forces of the Abyss over to him once I get a few more of those models ready to go and primed.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah. So for the demo day, I don't know how building is. I will be getting my advanced information here over the next week so that I can better flesh out and better build up these demo armies. If I need to splash in some halflings, or if I need to splash in some Twilightkin or abyssal dwarves as well, I will do that. But come in December 7th, opening weekend of Wulfpack Games Tabletop Club. I'm sorry if I'm just throwing a whole bunch of names out here. I'm just emphasizing that it is the change, and this is going to be one of the first, this at least is going to be my first event under the new operation.
Right.
So if you are interested in anything fantasy on the tabletop, this is going to be a rank and flank demo, and it's going to be a nice, big, intending to make it a pretty tabletop battle between the forces of good and evil.
Good and evil in their elusive cat and mouse game for domination of the table.
There are cats. I don't have mice in there yet, though.
You said War Panthers, right?
I do have War Panthers. I don't have Rat King coming in, though.
Yet.
But that's what I have for our upcoming events. Have I missed anything? You got anything to throw in there, Dan?
Nope.
All right.
That's it.
That is it. So that brings us around to what are we going to be playing this week? We'll see what I end up playing. I'm going to come in, actually, Wednesday night, I'm planning on being back for Halo Flashpoint, and I might go see about dropping in on Flashpoint nights at a couple of other shops just to try to stir up more tournament interest. I'm really excited because I put together a 6-model ODST list with Dare that I think has some particularly good legs. Finally throwing it. I'm saying that because there's motion to it, and ODST are slow, and I actually am building some speed into this. Also, I'm bringing a flamethrower.
Oh,
I'm putting the flamethrower on the table. I'm painting him, and it like I'm looking at it, it's like I wish I had the confidence to try to paint a shark mouth on that sucker. But
the special secret weapon that was only in the desktop version of Halo 1. It wasn't in the console version of Halo. Combat Evolved.
Yep.
Are
I
there
remember.
slips for that? Like sticker slips?
Decals?
Yeah, decals.
I'm sure someone has one.
Oh yeah, I considered that. I mean, this is a conversation to revisit later, but I've considered getting some just like printer water slides to make my own. Anyway, that's what I got for this coming up for this week. Yeah. Roxane, what are you thinking about? Are you going to try to throw anything on the table, or?
Well, other than playing my Duolingo.
Sundays are your days for table games.
It is true. So hopefully I don't have anything on the calendar. Like, it's weird. I don't have a ton of stuff on my calendar. I do have a lot to do. However, I could get pulled away to get artistry out. If someone wants to, I will put it on the table so it's ready to go. Because I really would like to play that. Again, this is 3 weeks in a row and I haven't gotten to play it. But I'm playing the game of getting things ready for the change. Including pursuing the alcohol licensing and the store layout, working with you on the new store layout. So that's my games for this week.
I don't know what I'm playing. Saturdays are my days for being out on the table. No one has scheduled anything for me, so I don't have like a 30K game scheduled or a Legions Imperialis game scheduled for Saturday. I've been doing a lot of board games recently, having a lot of good times with that. But I could be down for just about anything, so I'm kind of open for what I'll be playing on Saturday. I'm kind of excited to see what people have got.
Matt Peach has a thing going on tomorrow.
Yes.
For
yes.
an RPG. There's, I think, 2 slots open, last I knew, as of yesterday. Maybe that's something that you get to play. But it sounds pretty cool. I mean, it does.
Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m., Dr. Peach will be running a Fabula Ultima game. So if you're a big fan of Japanese role-playing games like JRPGs, then this would be the thing for you. It is apparently made, he said, he goes out to call it out, an Italian RPG made to capture the tone and story of console JRPGs, but not so much their mechanical experience. So that means we're not going to have to, like, one at a time attack, I guess. Right? Walking through and just randomly get attacked. But, so that's what's going on, and there are 2 slots available.
You traverse the overworld, roll a d20. Attack!
What time is that going on? 1 to 3, I believe?
1 to 4 p.m.
1 to 4. All
3
right.
hours.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
You don't have to know anything about it. Just come on in if you're interested. Sign up, preferably, if you can. Although by the time you get this, it'll probably be a little too late to sign up because it might be happening.
It might be.
Yeah, it might be.
All right.
By the time you get to this point in the podcast, it'll probably be getting kicked off.
Yep. So we'll see what's going on. And I think that's all I've got. I'd like to end with some closing banter and a sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Banter,
and then the sign off. But yeah.
Sign off. Off sign.
Indeed.
Sign. Off.
So thank you, everybody.
Closing banter.
Closing.
Oh gosh. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic week. We will be right back here next week for the final episode of season 1 before we have a nice little break. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic week. We will catch up with y'all on the flip side. Go roll some dice and have some fun. We'll catch up with y'all later.
Pineapple.